My overprotectiveness saved my kid. 22 years ago, my younger sister, who was 13 at the time, passed away from an asthma attack. We didn't know she had asthma, so it was common for us to leave her at home alone while my mom, who was 40, worked, and I, then 19, held a part-time job. My mom would frequently call to check on her during the day, but often my sister didn't pick up because she was occupied with other activities. That day was the same. My mom called her multiple times, but she didn't pick up. Assuming she was out with friends, my mom continued calling. When there was still no answer, she grew worried and went to check on her, only to find her unconscious on the floor. That day scarred me for life. So, when I had to leave my daughter, 14F, alone at home a year ago, I bought an extra phone, sharing the number only with her and my wife. I instructed my daughter to use this phone solely for emergencies. My wife thought it was a bit much and suggested she could just call my usual number, but I insisted and she relented. I always keep my emergency phone on full volume and with me at all times. About a week ago, I got a call from my daughter who was having an asthma attack. We were able to rush her to the hospital, and thankfully, she recovered completely. I cannot explain how relieved I was that I had set up this emergency number. I don't even want to imagine what might have happened if I hadn't. We have now hired a babysitter for her just to be. My jealous sister-in-law made a comment about my dead daughter, and everyone is telling me to forgive her. My wife and I have been together for 5 years, and we have always known that we wanted a big family. Because we were Christian, we didn't start until after marriage. She got pregnant 3 months after we were married, and we had our first baby boy. Only a year later after our first was born, we had our daughter. A year after that, we had our second son, and finally 2 years after that, we had our second daughter. However, this pregnancy was different from the last ones. During this pregnancy, my wife was constantly complaining about her back pains, and how she was constantly sore all the time. During the delivery, the doctors realized that she had a tumor in her uterus, and they had to do immediate surgery. Luckily, my wife made it out incredibly healthy and well, but the doctors informed us that it would be impossible for us to have any more kids. She had postpartum depression after finding this out because she felt like she was letting me down and not giving me the big family I wanted. But I assured her that it was absolutely fine. Even with my constant reassurance, her depression didn't get any better for a couple more months. She was supposed to get maternity leave for only 3 months, but decided to stay for 7 months. I decided to reach out to my brother because we were very close. He has always been a great role model and older brother to me. However, his wife seems to not like me or my wife for some reason. She is always comparing her kids to ours and making comments about how unhealthy our firstborn